as I'm sure you will have seen, Xander Schauffele won the 151st Open this year at Royal Troon. And the question on everybody's tongues was, what would a 15 handicap golfer shoot around Royal Troon? So I'm here to find out. But instead of just videoing Royal Troon and videoing it for you guys, I thought I'd give you the whole shebang. We are going to be going through regional qualifying, final qualifying, and obviously the final rounds at the Troon. So this is the first of a 3 series. It is the Open qualifying. We're at the beautiful, magnificent Kedleston Hall Golf Club. It's a par 72. Now I'm a 15 handicap, as I said, so on this golf course I will have 17 handicap shots. The aim, quite simply, is to beat the scores for Open qualifying. The score to qualify is level par, so that will take some good golf in order for me to get there, but I've been playing good golf recently. I believe we can get there. Let's give it a crack. Hole 1 here at Kedleston Park. It's 493 yards from the white tees. It's a par 5. I'm going to hit my 5 wood just to hopefully stay short of the bunkers. Oh, it's a bit heely down the left hand side. Yeah, it's landed in good position. I'm happy with that. Second shot into this par 5. I've just found the left rough. I'm not blocked out in any way. There's a water hazard down there at 143 on both sides, and there are some sand traps at 170. So I'm going with my 7-iron and hopefully I'll split the middle. Carry, carry, carry. Oh, it was down the left-hand side. I'm not sure if it's in the trap or not. 7-iron wasn't the play there. I luckily just pulled up short of the water hazard. I've only got 113 yards in, so realistically I should never have been trying to carry over this water trap. But we've got away with it. 113 yards to the flag. I'm going to go with my 50 degree. Be the club. That should be on the green. That's either slightly long left or it's just on the left edge. Good shot either way. Just to the left of the green, my ball's found this nice patch of turf between the green and the really thick stuff, so I'm happy with that outcome. It's not looking like a difficult chip, but the greens here are rapid, so stopping it short will be a big challenge here. Yeah, it's just turned a bit right once it's got on the green, but that's a good shot. It's a relatively straight putt, straight up the hill. Go in. Oh, I thought. Just turn right about there. Goes like it's a net par on the first hole. Second hole here at Kedleston Park. It's 409 yards from the white tees, stroke index 2. Guys, this is the view that we're greeted from the tee. There are bunkers up the right hand side. It's quite a narrow fairway. I think straight at the bunkers would be a good shot here and hopefully fall just short of them. Let's go and hit it. Oh, it's low heel again. Dead straight though. It's got a little bit of a bounce in the fairway, but it's a long way in from there. Second shot here on hole number 2. I've got 191 yards still left in. There's not much wind about, so I'm going with my 5-iron. Oh. Landed under a tree. It's safe to say that these haven't been my best opening 2 holes. Now, my warm-up on the range didn't exactly fill me with confidence, but there's just no excuse for that. You won't be able to see my ball because it's so buried, but I'm going with my lob wedge just to try and hack it out somewhere. If it goes on the green, it'll be a miracle. Oh my God, I shanked it. If it's in play on the right hand side. Oh, it was never an easy shot out of there. My foot was also buried in a rabbit hole, which kind of put me off a little bit. I'm here for 3 on the green, and 2 putt would be the ideal here. That's just what I'm looking to do from here. I've got my 60-degree lob wedge again. Be good. Be good. Oh, I think that lipped out, guys. I've played this hole absolutely horribly. Hole 3, guys, 401 yards, stroke index 8. Another handicap hole. It gets rather narrow down the right hand side, and there's a brook running the whole length of the hole, so keeping it left is definitely the target here. I'm going to go with my 5-wood again. Hopefully find another fairway. Oh no, it's gone right. I best hit a provisional just in case. Well, of course the second one goes straight down the middle, doesn't it? The second one could not be any better. So guys, my first ball was dead. I've come to my second one. It's just outside the 150 mark, so I've got 166 yards to the flag. I'm going with my 8 iron. Oh, it's a great strike. It's drawing in. Yeah, I think that's on the green. I've got a very, very long putt here on 3. These greens are absolutely rapid. So it'll be a miracle if I can get this anywhere close. The green's sloping from right to left. Simmer, 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 simmer. Oh, that's caught a downslope. That could be off the green. Stop rolling. It's still going. It's stopped now, but that's still a mile away. In true tournament conditions, that was probably rolling miles and miles away, but it stopped just on this upslope. I always knew taking on a challenge like this, the speed of the greens would be a problem. Straight up the hill. Yeah, it's just finished flag high right. We've made a net double bogey, so we're now 2 over par. Next up is a relatively short par 3. Let's see what we've got. The tees today are somewhat forward. We've only got 150 yards from the white tees today, guys. It's a short par 3, bunkers, short right, short left. The pin looks like it's in the middle. Let's see how close we can get it. Oh no, I've pushed it a mile right. It might have fallen just outside the bunker on the right hand side. This is supposed to be the easiest hole on the golf course, so I don't get a handicap shot on this hole, which is a bit annoying. I've just caught this downslope, so I've made this a tough up and down from here. Caught the downslope. Yeah, I don't think stopping that short of the hole is going to be possible. It's just rolled about 20 foot past the hole, unfortunately. I'm quite happy with that chip shot. I don't think I could have got it much closer, unfortunately. I'm just seeing this put ever so slightly right to left. They didn't really move that one. I'm okay with making a 4. After that 4, I now move to net 3 over par. I've got a par 5 coming up. Hopefully this should be a good chance at making something back, but need to get my tee shot in play. Hole 5, stroke index 10, 522 yards from the white tees. Now this hole looks fairly open with fairway bunkers down the left hand side, trees in the distance, but I should fall way short of them, so I'll be going with driver. Oh, I could not have hit that any better. I am delighted with that. Yeah, middle of the fairway. Let's go. This hole is quite far downhill, so I can only just see the top of the flag, so my laser is not getting an accurate reading. I'm just going with my pitching wedge. Hopefully that should be the right layup number to leave about 100 yards left in. Oh, it's just at the left hand side. How can I hit a fairway with a driver but not a pitching wedge? That is just awful. After that, quite frankly, horrible pitching wedge shot, I've got 150 yards left in, but I'm a bit blocked out by the trees. I'm going with my 5-iron, hoping to keep it low and rake it around the tree. Oh no. Oh my days. Well, it'll do, it'll do. Okay, 4th shot into this par 5. I've got 94 yards. I'm going to go with my lob wedge to try and get it up and over these trees. The pin looks like it's at the back, so stopping it a few yards short would be ideal. Yeah, it's just found the front of the green. That's a great shot. This golf hole is just magnificent. A few yards behind the green there's a waterfall, and to the left of the green is the famous Kedleston Hall. I've got a long putt now down the slope. Simmer, 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 simmer. Well, after a great tee shot, I've certainly made this hole a lot harder than it had to be. I'm going to need some of these putts to start dropping if I want to get anywhere with this round. Oh, that just didn't turn, did it? I believe that is an 8 net 7 again, which is another double. So I believe we are now 2, 3, a net 5 over par through these early holes. I need to find something real quick. There is the waterfall behind the green that I was telling you about, guys. And if we spin you all the way around here, these are all the grounds of Kedleston Hall, and there it is in the background of the next tee box. It is an absolutely stunning place for a golf course. 6th hole, guys, 433 yards, stroke index 6. This is the view that we're treated to off the tee box. There's some fairway bunkers down the right hand side, what looks like out of bounds down the left hand side. Let's see if we can find the middle. It's up the right hand side, it's going to draw back, clear the tree. It's just dropped under the tree on the right hand side. I think I should still have a shot at the green though. Have to absolutely bomb in that drive. I've only got 136 yards left, but I have got a tree to get over. I think a 9-iron should rise up fast enough to get over it. Oh, it caught the very top branches, but it's just snuck onto the front edge of the green. We've got a relatively flat chip here. I'm just going with my 54 degree. Roll out a bit, roll out a bit. Yeah, that's not bad. We've got about 15 foot left for the par, and this would also be a net birdie. I want to give this a fair chance at going in. Oh, it's just turned a lot more than I thought it would. Yeah, that first putt just turned a bit more than I thought it would, which is a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. That is a 5 net 4, and that's a net par, so we remain at 4 over par for the round. This next par 3 looks very interesting indeed. Hole 7, par 3, over water. It's been a long time since I've played a par 3 over water. Left is the safe miss. It's 145 yards. I'm going with my 8-iron, which is normally my 150 club. Right looks dead as well, so left is definitely the preferred miss here. Well, that's the worst tee shot I'll hopefully hit today. I've fatted it, but it's gone left, which is safe. After that horrible, horrible tee shot, it's actually finished fly by. I've got this chip over the bunker now. Everything on the green is sloping from left to right. I've got my 54 degree. Oh, it's gonna have to go. It's caught the downslope and it's on the green. What a beautiful golf hole, and I've played it so horribly. I've actually got this cut for par. "20 foot up the hill, left to right. Intersecting it here. Oh, the green's just past it, they're not that far. Hole 8, guys, 327 yards, stroke index 16. There is absolutely 0 prizes for going right on this hole, so I think 5 wood should be the ideal club here. To be honest, I think 5 wood should clear the trees on the right, so that will absolutely be my play today. Nice high draw, straight down the middle. Let's go. After that 5 wood off the tee, I've only got 120 yards in, so I'm going to be going with my 48 degree. Be the club. Yeah, it's just taking a bit of a step onto the green. Happy with that. I've got this long range chance at birdie here, guys. About 25-30 foot up the hill, left to right. Simmer, 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 simmer. Ah. Oh, I should not be whacking them 5-foot pass. I've made life difficult for the par here. It still drops. Guys, that is a net birdie. It's about time we made something happen. After that par 3, we were net 6 over par. But after that par net birdie, we now move to net 5 over par. Hole 9, 398 yards, stroke index 4. Now, if we take a look at the hole, from the white tees, with my shot shape at least, it's very intimidating given the trees on the right hand side. It's straight up the hill as well, there's a fairway bunker on the right hand side. It just caught the very top branches on the right hand side, but it is still in the fairway and we've got a shot to the green. It is normal for me to have a shaky start and to rack up a bit of a score and try and whittle it down a little bit towards the end, but it's definitely where I need to focus just that little bit more. Just those first few holes, just get through them without racking up a score. I think if I did that, I think I could knock off a few shots off my handicap fairly easily. But I feel like I'm starting to loosen up a bit more and find my rhythm a little bit. I just need to give myself a few more opportunities to be making those par net birdies. And, you know, I don't doubt that the scores will come like on their own without trying to put much into them, but I just need to give myself a few more opportunities and things will start to happen, you know. The pesky tips of those branches robbed me of valuable yards. I've got just over 200 yards left into this long par 4, but I've got a decent lie, so I'm going at it with my 5-wood. Hopefully I can get it somewhere close. Be phenomenal. It just scared the birds a bit on the right hand side. I think it's in the greenside bunker. So I've just found this greenside bunker on the right hand side. I've got quite a lip to get over here. This is very links style. I see why they used it as a qualifying venue. Just looking to splash this out and hopefully get it most of the way there. You know what? There's not much sand in this bunker. I'm going to try and play it as if it was a normal kind of chip shot and just get it over the bank. Oh, I got under it. It's out and it's up the bank, just on the edge of the green. Oh, that rake is so smooth. Yeah, I like using that. I've got a long putt here up the bank. Wow, that swung the opposite way to what I thought it would. I've now got another testing net par putt. Net nice. 5 over par. Very nice. Which, net par again. Let's be honest, so after I'm a bit of a scruffy start, and I found myself on the 10th tee, and I'm currently 10th hole, 375 yards, stroke index 7. It's a dog leg from left to right. There's a bunker in the middle of the fairway. It's mostly downhill, so I'm going to be going with my 5-wood again. I think that'll be the right play here. Oh. I best hit a provisional after that. Fortunately, the thick bushes open up over here, but it's really sat down in the rough. I'm just chipping back to the fairway. Yeah, that'll do it. For my third shot, I've still got 140 yards left, but it's really downhill, so I'm going with my pitching wedge. Be the club. Yeah, it's a great shot. It's just rolled onto the front of the green. I got this swinging 20-footer from the front of the green. Oh, do it. Oh, it just fell away at the end. It's a good putt, and it's a good net par save. I'll take that. This is the first course I've ever seen this on. They give you a ball retriever on the side of a greenside pond. I've never seen that before, but it is such a cool feature here at Kedleston Hall. Hole 11, 186 yard par 3, stroke index 11. After that pitching wedge shot on the previous hole, that was an incredible net par save from a real tricky position that I should never have ever have put myself in. But we did it and we got it back. Straight away there's a massive bunker at the very front of the green. It looks quite a big green with multiple undulations. Right. I just fasted it slightly and it's just short right of the green. It's not bad. I just got this chip from the side of the green. 54 degree. Roll out, roll out, roll out. Just fell about 10 foot short. That's another net par, guys. Hole 12 at Kedleston Hall is a par 4, 436 yards, stroke index 1 from the white tees. Now, I'm not sure why it's stroke index 1 because it looks relatively open, but it is well bunkered, so maybe that's why it is stroke index 1. But let's hit the drive and see how we get on. Oh God, that is so bad. That is so bad. Okay, I'm playing it like a par 5, aren't I? The first bad shot I've hit with my driver all day. Now, on the par 3, a few guys whistled me through from when they were on the green. So at that point, it was really impossible for me to say no to coming through. So I'm now trying to play through a group of guys, but when I'm playing shots like that, it's making it more difficult. And because I'm rushing, I'm making mistakes that I wouldn't make. And I'm making this a nightmare. Let's focus on the next shot now. I'm going to hit my 7-iron just to hopefully get it up there somewhere. Oh my God, it's down the right hand side again. It's not too bad, hopefully I'll have a shot. Yeah, excellent for pace. So that was an incredible net par save on the previous hole. And this is a 480 yard par 5, stroke index 17. Now it looks really tight down there again. Fairway bunks on the left hand side. Need to get a good driveway here. Come on. It's just fallen to the left side of that fairway bump on the left. Yeah, good drive, I'll take that. So I've got 220-ish yards into this par 5, which yeah, that should be the perfect layup shot. Straight down the fairway would indicate I hit a very solid drive, so I'm going with my 48 degree, hopefully a layup to about 100 yards. I've got 120 yards left in for my third shot, which I'm quite happy with. I'm going with my 48 degree. Let's try and put one in close. Be the club. It's on the green safely. I'm not sure if it's pin high, but it's on the green. It's just fallen about 10 yards short right. It felt like I hit it a bit toey, so that would explain why it's fallen a little short. The initial half of this putt is falling from right to left, so I'm aiming about 6 inches outside right. Do it, do it, boom! What a putt. Guys, I've just shot a birdie, net eagle. The eagle has landed. I don't think I hit a particularly bad shot on that hole, and I think, speaking truthfully, I think I deserve that. On to the next hole, as business as usual, as always in golf. Hole 14, guys. It's a par 4, 384 yards, stroke index 9. After that net eagle on the previous hole, we now move to net 3 over par. Guys, the way I'm playing, I genuinely believe I could pull this back to net even, which would qualify for the final. So let's see if we can get there. It's a dog leg from right to left. There appears to be a hazard down there. I'm going to hit my 5 wood and hopefully it falls short of the hazard. Time for a provisional. Of course, the second one goes straight down the middle. Yeah, great drive. It's always strange how golf has a way of humbling you after a good hole or a good score. Like, I played that hole, the previous hole, to perfection, and then I go and block my next drive a million miles right. Now, as I'm walking up, it doesn't look like there's too much trouble apart from the trees, and the grass looks like the ball should be findable in there, but you just never know. So that's why I hit the provisional, especially as it's a course that I've not played before. I've got 160 yards left in for my third shot. Fourth shot, sorry. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was the most careless shot you will ever see. Dude, I'm just trying to walk past you. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's annoying. So that was my fourth shot because I hit 3 off the tee and that was my fourth. And that was careless, I tell you. It's just rolled up the tree line on the left-hand side. After that horrendous shot, I'm blocked out by the tree, and my only option is to bump and run. That needs to sit down. It's just run through the back of the green and I don't know what's there. That could be in trouble. Those two shots that I was able to pull back on the previous hole, it just seems likely that I'll give them straight back and more now, which is very, very annoying. But if I can make an up and down, I can limit the losses a little bit. Little chip shot from the back of the green now. I'm just going to try and land it on this bank on the left hand side, let it trickle down a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. There was the blow up hole we were worried about. It just seemed inevitable after that eagle that it would come right there and then. It is what it is. Hole 15, guys. 412 yards, stroke index 3. It's another dog leg from left to right on this hole. It looks rather narrow up there, but I can only assume it opens up a little bit on the left hand side. Just aiming at that big green, lighter green tree on the left hand side. Straight ahead would be the ideal shot here. It wasn't my best strike, but it's straight down the middle. I think after that hole, I've just given up my chances of actually qualifying and passing the qualifying mark, which is rather annoying. But in all honesty, I didn't expect it to happen. So I just hit what I thought was the ideal tee shot, but I've just run out of room on the left-hand side. It's a little bit annoying, but I don't have a shot to the green again. So chipping out to the fairway. Yeah, middle of the fairway, couldn't do much more. I've got 138 yards left to the flag for my third shot. I'm going with my 9-iron. Wow, that took a horrible kick. Oh, horrible shot. Yeah, that shot took a horrible kick off the side of the bunker, so now I've got a horrible chip shot from the back left of the green. It's just landed about 6 foot short and caught a downslope and shot another 15 foot past the pin. Oh, sit down. I'm glad that hit the hole, because if it didn't, that was racing 30 foot plus. There's another shot given back. The only target that now remains slightly achievable is breaking a mate of mine's score, which was -9 around here. Currently, guys, I'm +8 after giving back another shot there. Hole 16, guys, 183 yards, stroke index 15. Today it's playing 170 yards. There's bunkers, short left, short right. I'm going to hit my 6-iron. Let's see if we can do anything with this hole. Oh, I've thinned it. Bunker, surely. Yeah, that was a big splash in the bunker. Another bunker shot. I've got my 60 degree again. Oh. Putting from the fringe now, guys. Yeah, that's pretty good for pace, that. So after that hole, I now have to shoot a net level par through the final 2 holes if I want to shoot level with my mate who played in open qualifying to score a +9. I still think it's possible, but major improvement needed over the last couple of holes. It's just strange how 2 holes ago I was absolutely over the moon and was so excited to finish off this round and make it into the final qualifying, but the course just dug its teeth once again. Hole 17 is a par 5, 508 yards over the brow of the hill. Oh, it's drawing left. It's just landed on top of the hill on the left hand side of the fairway. Now, those who played in open qualifying would have had practice rounds here, and dare I say multiple practice rounds here, and this is the first time I've ever played at this golf course, so undoubtedly I would have lost a few shots because of that. That's not to make an excuse, but I do definitely think that I would shoot a better score if I'd played the course before today. So even after a good drive, I've got 250 yards left into this par 5. I'm just going with my pitching wedge to lay up to hopefully about 120, 110. Yeah, it's down the middle. That should be a nice yardage in. Playing golf at any level, any golfer can have their off days. Like, obviously, the Open has just passed and DeChambeau has been in the top 5 in every major so far, but you know, in the Open in Scotland, he's missed the cut. So it just goes to show that every golfer can have their off day, and unfortunately, it just feels like today has been my off day. I've got 115 yards to the flag, so I'm going with my 48 degree again. I've pulled it a little left. It's on the front left of the green, that's all right. I've got about another 30 footer sloping from left to right. The par net birdie would really set the cat amongst the pigeons going down the last. Simmer, 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 simmer. Spoke too soon, didn't I? I'm just aiming at the right edge of the hole. Nice. That is still a par net birdie. Guys, that's 8 over going down the last. 18th and final hole, guys. It's a par 4, 416 yards, stroking next 5. It's another dogleg from right to left. I think the ideal line will be just over the slight corner. It started straight, but it's drawing around the corner. That took a horrible kick left. That might be in trouble. I've got about 180 yards to the flag, but I'm not thinking about that. I've got my 7-iron in hand. I'm blocked out, as you can see, so tipping out onto the fairway. Yeah, that'll do. So, for my final approach shot, I've got 125 yards playing 132. So I'm just going to be going with my pitching wedge. Be good. It's just landed on top of that greenside bunker on the right hand side, and I think it's on the green. That's a good shot. I thought that approach shot had found the green, but it hasn't. So I've just got this little chip at the side of the green. What a time to make my only up and down of the day. It just had the right amount of check. It was left of the pin, but everything's sloping from left to right, so the slope brought it back a bit. That is an excellent chip. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Coming up, I want to take on a final qualifying venue. We'll probably end up going to West Lancs, so if you want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Guys, that's a +8 net score from a 15 handicap around a regional qualifying venue at Kedleston Hall. Good night.